The fire crackles softly in the darkness, its warmth a fleeting shield against the cold truth about to emerge. In 2004, a single engineer's silence in California turned the town's hope into despair, hiding a deadly secret that would shatter lives. This isn't about vanishings or curses, it's real, carved from the steel of pipelines and the weight of a man's conscience, its embers still burning in memory. Stay with me by the fire. This story will grip your soul and linger long after the flames fade. It's early autumn 2004, in the quiet town of San Bruno, California, where the rolling hills meet the edge of the bay, and the air carries the scent of eucalyptus. San Bruno, with its 40,000 residents, is a close-knit community, its streets lined with modest homes, its parks filled with families, its people tied to the stability of the Pacific Gas and Electric Company, or PG&E, a local giant employing hundreds. Engineer Mike Larson, 39, is a familiar face, tall, with tired eyes and a steady hand, his 12 years at PG&E earning him respect among colleagues. He oversees pipeline maintenance, his reports a lifeline for the town's safety, his family trusting him to keep their home secure, unaware of the burden he carries. San Bruno thrives on routine, the hum of PG&E's operations a constant, its gas lines snaking beneath the streets, its power keeping homes warm. Mike works in a small office near the main facility, his team of 5 engineers monitoring pressure gauges, their days filled with routine checks, their confidence in the system unshaken. The town relies on PG&E, its bills a shared burden, its employees like Mike a source of pride. Local resident 34-year-old Karen Ruiz, a nurse with 2 young kids, notices occasional gas odors near her street. Her complaints to PG&E met with Mike's assurances of routine maintenance, his voice calm but his mind racing, the cracks in the system hidden from view. The trouble starts in September 2004, when Mike discovers a critical flaw, a corroded section of a 30-inch gas pipeline, its pressure readings erratic, its risk escalating with each passing day. He reports it to his supervisor, 45-year-old Bob Hargrove, a stern man with a focus on profits, who dismisses it as manageable, ordering Mike to delay repairs to avoid costly shutdowns. Mike hesitates, his engineering training clashing with the pressure to comply, his silence a growing weight. The pipeline's condition worsens, its steel thinning, the town oblivious, the air thick with the scent of impending danger, the trust in PG&E beginning to erode. The crisis ignites on October 10, 2004, when a pressure surge ruptures the pipeline in a residential neighborhood. The explosion is deafening, a fireball 1,000 feet wide, its heat melting cars, its shockwave shattering windows, the ground trembling under San Bruno's feet. 8 homes are reduced to rubble, 8 lives lost, including 62-year-old retiree Helen Carter, her garden now a crater, her laughter silenced. Mike hears the blast from his office, his hands shaking, his report ignored, his guilt a sudden flood. The town gathers, their shock turning to horror, their streets filled with sirens, their trust in PG&E shattered, the air heavy with the stench of gas and betrayal. The aftermath is chaotic, the smoke rising as firefighters battle the blaze, the community in mourning. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, arrives, their investigation swift, their findings damning, years of neglected maintenance, Mike's report buried, Bob's orders to prioritize profit over safety. Karen loses her home, her kids' toys buried in ash, her voice breaking as she recounts the night, her trust in the system gone. Protests erupt, signs reading, PG&E lied, lining the streets, the town's anger a rising tide, their grief a shared wound, the explosion a scar that won't fade. The investigation deepens in November, the autumn chill amplifying the tension, the air thick with questions. NTSB agents uncover emails, Mike's warning to Bob, Bob's reply demanding silence, PG&E executives' approval of cost-cutting measures, their negligence a calculated choice. Local firefighter 38-year-old Tom Delgado, who pulled survivors from the wreckage, testifies to the board, his voice hoarse, his hands still trembling, his account of the chaos a piercing truth. The state files charges against PG&E and its executives, their arrests a public spectacle, the town watching in stunned silence, their safety now a fragile hope. The trial begins in March 2005, the San Bruno courthouse packed, the air thick with the scent of justice and sorrow. The prosecution, led by State Attorney Maggie Torres, a 47-year-old woman with a steely gaze, presents the case against PG&E and its executives, including Bob Hargrove. She unveils the evidence with deliberate care. NTSB reports detailing the corroded pipeline, Mike Larson's ignored memo dated September 2004, emails showing Bob's orders to delay repairs, and corporate memos prioritizing shareholder profits over safety. The courtroom falls silent as she calls Mike to the stand, his 39-year-old frame hunched, his tired eyes meeting the jury's stares. He recounts the moment he found the flaw, the pressure from Bob, the moment he chose silence, his voice breaking as he admits the guilt that haunts him, the lives lost, a weight he can't lift. Tom Delgado, the firefighter, follows, his 38-year-old hands scarred from the rescue, his voice steady but laced with pain. He describes the explosion's aftermath, the screams, the heat, the bodies pulled from the rubble, his efforts to save Helen Carter too late, her memory a ghost in his mind. Karen Ruiz takes the stand next, her 34-year-old face etched with grief, her kids' drawings lost in the fire, her testimony a raw account of losing her home, her trust in PG&E shattered. The jury, a mix of teachers, retirees, and workers, listens intently, their faces reflecting the town's anguish, the air heavy with the cost of negligence. The defense for PG&E is a fragile facade. Bob's lawyer, a polished man named Charles Evans, argues that the explosion was an unforeseeable accident, blaming outdated infrastructure, not corporate intent. But the evidence undermines him, maintenance logs falsified by PG&E, Mike's report stamped, pending, executive emails debating cost versus risk, their greed laid bare. Mike's wife, 38-year-old Susan Larson, testifies, her voice trembling, defending his character, but her words falter as she admits his late-night stress, the secrets he kept, the jury's sympathy wavering. The company pleads no contest, hoping to limit damage, but the truth of their neglect stands unyielding, the courtroom a crucible of accountability. The trial stretches into April, each day a slow peeling of layers. An NTSB engineer, 52-year-old Dr. Alan Pierce, testifies, his analysis of the pipeline's corrosion spanning years, his charts showing ignored warnings, his voice a quiet indictment. The defense calls PG&E CEO, 60-year-old Richard Holt, a gray-haired man with a calm demeanor, who claims ignorance, his assurances hollow against the evidence, his company's reputation crumbling. Maggie's closing argument is a somber plea, asking the jury to see the human cost, Helen's lost garden, Karen's lost home, Mike's lost soul, the price of silence and greed. The jury deliberates, the town outside holding vigils, the spring rain a soft drumbeat, the verdict a distant hope. The decision comes on April 20, 2005, after 72 hours of deliberation, the courtroom tense, the air thick with anticipation. The foreman reads the verdict, guilty on charges of negligence and willful misconduct for PG&E, Bob Hargrove facing 6 years, the company fined $50 million, its reputation in tatters. Mike, not charged but named a key witness, sits frozen, his relief mixed with shame, his role in the silence a personal sentence. The gavel falls, the sound of final echo, the town's relief tempered by loss, the air heavy with the weight of justice served but not healed. The aftermath is a slow unraveling. PG&E restructures, its stock plummeting, its San Bruno plant closed, its workers laid off, their livelihoods gone. Bob serves his time, released in 2010, a pariah, dying in 2013, his name a whisper of disgrace. Mike resigns, his engineering career over, moving to Oregon with Susan, his nights plagued by nightmares, his guilt a constant companion. Karen rebuilds, her kids adjusting to a new home, but the scars remain, her trust in corporations broken, her community fractured. San Bruno recovers, its streets repaved, but the explosion site is a vacant lot, a silent memorial, the story told over quiet dinners, its impact a lasting ache. The legacy takes hold. In 2009, a local journalist, 36-year-old Emily Chen, publishes a series, interviewing Mike, Karen, and Tom, their voices raw with memory. The articles run in the San Francisco Chronicle, sparking nationwide debates on corporate accountability, the San Bruno explosion a case study in negligence. The town erects a small park near the site, a plaque reading, "For those we lost," its granite surface etched with names, a tribute to the 8 lives and the community's resilience. The fire of that silence still burns in their tales, a testament to the cost of conscience and the fight for truth. Think about that. It's a still night, and you're by the fire, feeling the weight of a town betrayed by silence. Mike's choice to stay quiet in 2004 cost lives, and the echoes of that regret still linger. The victims, their voices raised through the ashes, deserve to be remembered. The park stands as their marker, a quiet call for vigilance. If you're in California, walk those streets. You might feel their loss. Comment if this story struck you. Subscribe for more By the Fire. This truth still smolders.